Hello again, this is Captain RedBeard, and we're doing another Magic the Gathering opening for you today. Today I'll be doing the Liliana Death Wielder pre-made deck. That comes with two Omnicat boosters, and I got two Shadows of Innistrad that I'll be opening for you today. Do apologize if I sound a little bit hoarse today. Had a little bit of a upper respiratory thing going on. So if you're not familiar with the Planeswalker decks, they're a 60 cards deck. Come with some exclusive cards in them. One being the Planeswalker herself. Couple being some creatures. Two being cards that will actually tutor specifically for her. And I think they said that there was also some special lands that were only in this pack. Let's see what we got. Alright. A nice little blister pack. Don't really like how they put her card in there like that. A little bit hard to get out at times without possibly damaging the card. A nice little foil Liliana Death Wielder. Put a -1/-1 counter on up to one target creature. Destroy target creature with a -1/-1 counter on it. And return all creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Now, I know a lot of people are saying that these Planeswalker decks, you know, they are technically standard legal. But if somebody was to make a -1/-1 counter synergy deck, I mean, this could end up showing up in some decent decks. I mean, she is a little heavy on cost, being a 5 and 2 blacks, but she is pretty nice. But we'll slide her off to the side for now. Let's go ahead and open up her deck box. I like that they've made these a little bit bigger because they do hold the booster packs in them, but also if you were to sleeve these cards, you got plenty of room in here for that. So we got 1, 2. We'll open those after we go through the deck real quick. We got a quick reference guide for new players. Alright. Good old Chandler Initiate. I think this deck's going to be kind of around the -1 counters. You might even be able to get some good ideas from it. I mean, I'm kind of new back into the game myself. Been a while since I've just straight out built decks. I've already built one with Omnicat, but I've been out of the game for probably 4 to 5 years playing. And I'm going to go through these relatively quickly until we get to some of the specific cards to it. Chandler Initiate, Oracle's Vault, Liliana's Influence, which that's one of them. Put a -1/-1 counter on each creature you don't control. You may search your library or graveyard for a card named Liliana Death Wielder. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you search your library this way, shuffle it. I mean, not a bad little card. I mean, it is high cost. It is basically 6 cost. It's going to be a little expensive to use. There it is again. Good old Festering Mummies. Dune Beetle. Tattered Mummies. Here's the exclusive creatures. Apologize for my coughing there. When Tattered Mummy dies, each opponent loses 2 life. I can see some people picking up some of these decks for their commander decks. To add one of these in there, because to each opponent, I mean, that's bad, especially if you get some bring it back from the graveyard. You bring it back from the graveyard, you sacrifice it again, you bring it back, you sacrifice it again. You're hitting all your opponents. I believe it comes with 3 of those, and it does. Oh, 4. So you got a whole playset in here. Got the Baleful Amet, Also has the -1/-1 synergy on it. We got this Zombie Naga, Desecrated Naga. Target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. Activate this ability only if you control Liliana Planeswalker. I think that might also be exclusive to this deck as well. Good old Gravedigger. And this is where they start going in. I mean, we did have the Channeler's Initiate, but this is a 2-color deck. For some reason, even though the Planeswalkers, whether it be these ones or from the previous sets, even if they're not a dual-color Planeswalker, they're making the decks dual-color. But I mean, for this one, especially the -1/-1 synergy, kind of makes sense, especially with this Decimator Beetle. Here is the exclusive land. It comes untapped, gives you a green and a black. You got a whole playset of those. Got Grasping Dunes that you can sacrifice it and give -1 counters. And I think we just got a whole bunch of land. Oh, there's some more stuff. So now I think we're getting into the spells. Trials and Ambition. Got 2 of those. We got the Edifice of Authority. We got the Lux River Shrine, the Cartouche of Ambition, Splendid Agony, Cartouche of Strength, very nice card, and Gift of Paradise. Alright, that's it for the deck. We go ahead and get it stacked back up and put in its box. And we'll switch over to the boosters here. Alright, I'll do, how do I want to do this? I'll do 1 Innistrad, 1 Amonkhet, 1 Innistrad, finish out with an Amonkhet. As I open these, I do want to give 2 shout outs to some local businesses. The deck I got for a really good price, that's why I picked it up. Got it for $12.50 at the Guard Tower on Treby Road in Columbus. Definitely check them out for all your gaming needs. As well as Beyond the Board in Dublin, Ohio on Bridge Street. I got the Innistrad booster packs from them, as well as some deck boxes that I might show off in another video. Let's just go through the commons and stuff real quick. Tell you what, I did not play during Shadows of Innistrad, but man, is there some beautiful art in them. Alright, our rare is a Soul Swallower. It's a 3/3 with trample for a 4 cost. He has the Delirium. If you have 4 or more card types among cards in your graveyard, put a +1/+1/+1 counters on Soul Swallower. And that happens at the beginning of each upkeep. So if you have a Delirium deck where you're purposely putting those kind of cards in the graveyard, that can come in very handy. And for our flip card from Innistrad, we got a Heir of, I'm going to call it Falcon Wrath. I discard a card, transform Heir, activate this ability only once each turn. Oh, we got a foil rare back there too. But let's check this out. And we got Heir of the Night. It's a 3/2 with flying after you transform it. So not bad there. And we got a Timeless Tracker with a foil rare. Whenever land enters the battlefield under your control, investigate. Put a colorless clue artifact token on the battlefield with 2, sacrifice this artifact and draw a card. Whenever you sacrifice a clue, put a +1/+1 counter on Tireless Tracker. That's a nice card. I didn't like, again, I said I didn't really play in Shadows of Innistrad, so I'm not real familiar with the clues, but I have had them played against me, and they can stack up and they can be used against you. Alright, we got our Swamp, and we got our Black-White Human Cleric token. Alright. Go ahead and separate my rares. There we go. Alright, let's see. We'll save O-Catcher for last. And we're starting off good with a Manicore of the Gauntlet. I really like him in my red decks. A little expensive, but he helped out in limited, I'll say that. Supply Caravan, Essence Scatter, Tormenting Voice, Ornery Kudu, Miasmic Mummy, Splendid Agony, Hyena Pack, Hooded Brawler, Luxa River Shrine, Devoted Cropmate, Gate to the Afterlife, Scaled Behemoth, and a Glory Bringer. I will not be disappointed about that. I think that's still trending at about a $9 rare, one of the more expensive rares in Omnicat. And do we got anything else? Nope. We got our Mountain. We got our Honored Hydra token there. But alright, the Glory Bringer of 5 cost, 4/4 flying haste. You may exert him. As it attacks, to deal 4 damage to target non-dragon creature an opponent controls. So, very nice flyer there. Put him there with the rares. Set off to the side. Alright. Now this is the second Shadows of Innistrad pack. We got Dauntless Cathar, Ghostly Wings, Puncturing Light, Gone Missing, Ethereal Guidance, Mold Graph Scavenger, Volderan Duelist, Vessel of Nascinery. There's no R in there. Nascini, I will say it. Vessel of Malignity. And I'm probably butchering a lot of these cards, but that's just what I do on a daily basis. Pick the Brain. Pour over the pages. Near Heart Chaplain, Deathcap Cultivator. So he's a 2-drop, 2/1, and you can add a green or a black to your mana pool. Not bad for a green-black deck. I would definitely add that in there myself. Oh, it has Delirium as well. It has Death Touch as long as there are 4 more card types among cards in your graveyard. Very nice. See what we got for our flip card. Dusk Watch Recruiter. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform the Dusk Watch Recruiter. And we got a Kron Horde Howler, Creature spells you cast cost 1 less to cast at the beginning of each upkeep. If a player casts 2 or more spells, last turn transform him back to his original card. Alright. We just got the token for it, and we got a clue token. Alright. Put the commons and uncommons off to the side with the rest, and we'll get into the last Amonkhet. Alright, Minotaur Sureshot, Anointer Priest, Tawcrop Skirmisher, Bloodlust Inciter, Unburdened, Quarry Hauler, Splendid Agony, Hyena Pack, Hooded Brawler, Luxor River Shrine, Gate to the Afterlife, Flameblade Adept, Exemplar of Strength, Pyramid of the Pantheon. Oh, that was my rare. So it is one of the brick token ones. You can pay to tap it at any color of... Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Put a brick counter on it. And then after it has 3, you can tap it and add 3 mana of any one color to your mana pool. Activate this ability only if 3 or more brick tokens are on it. So very nice. We got our swamp and we got our punch out tokens. Alright, not bad pulls. I'm pretty stoked about that Glorybringer. Alright, to recap the rares. So we got the Pyramid of the Pantheon, Deathcap Cultivator, Glorybringer, Soul Swallower, and Tireless Tracker. And to give my little recap and feeling on the Liliana Deathwielder deck, I think it'll be a fun deck to play with friends, maybe teaching somebody how to play, especially since it does have some of the more, I don't want to say complicated, but different strategies in it. I got a friend that I'm trying to currently teach playing right now, and we're either going to pick up some dual decks or pick up these to play with, and I think it's going to be a fun time. Do I think it's going to be for everybody? No, I mean, I just buy these decks because I like to, I guess you could say, collect. But there is a few of the specific cards in here. I think if any specific archetypes come to fruition, like maybe even the -1/-1 counter archetype, I think that some people may buy a few of these to tear them apart. Maybe for that Liliana, we'll see. But that's my opinion on it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. I will be going ahead and putting up a playlist up in the corner, and I'm going to be putting a subscribe button. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, and share it. You guys all have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.